Australia is one of the world's great mining nations. Across the continent, more than 350 operating mines produce 19 useful minerals in significant amounts. Those materials do not simply disappear onto ships. They become the steel wiring, batteries, buildings, machines, and everyday products used in Australia and around the world. The geology beneath Australia is exceptionally varied. Western Australia is famous for iron ore and gold. It is also a major producer of lithium and nickel. Queensland and New South Wales are major coal producers. South Australia hosts enormous copper deposits, along with gold and uranium. Mineral sands occur along parts of the coast, and rare earth projects are becoming increasingly important. Iron ore is the giant of Australian mining. Most comes from the Pilbara in Western Australia. Vast open pits are used to extract the ore. Dedicated railways carry it to export ports. The ore is processed and shipped mainly to steelmakers. Steel becomes bridges and buildings. It is used for rail tracks, vehicles, and ships. It also becomes tools and heavy machinery. Iron ore export earnings are expected to be about $117 billion in the 2025 to 2026 financial year. Australia produces two broad types of black coal. Thermal coal is burned in power stations to make electricity, although its role is changing as energy systems add more renewable generation. Metallurgical or coking coal has a different purpose. It provides heat and carbon for traditional blast furnace steelmaking. This is why coal exports are connected not only with electricity, but also with construction and manufacturing. Bauxite is the main ore used to make aluminium. Australian bauxite is crushed and refined into a white powder called alumina. The alumina is then smelted into aluminium metal. Aluminium is light, strong, and resistant to corrosion, so it is used in aircraft vehicles, window frames, power lines, food cans, and countless other products. It can also be recycled repeatedly. Gold mining has shaped Australian towns for more than a century, and modern operations continue on a much larger scale. Gold is prized for jewelry and investment. It is also an excellent conductor that resists corrosion. Small quantities are used in phones and computers. Gold is also found in medical equipment, satellites, and precision electronics. Strong prices have lifted estimated Australian gold export earnings to about $68 billion in 2025 to 2026. Lithium has become one of the best-known battery minerals. Australia mines it mainly from hard rock called spodumene, including at Greenbushes in Western Australia. After several processing stages, lithium chemicals are used in rechargeable batteries for phones, laptops, power tools, electric vehicles, and large energy storage systems. The mine is only the beginning of a long international manufacturing chain. Copper is one of the foundations of the electrical age. It carries electricity efficiently and can be drawn into wire, which makes it essential for homes, power networks, motors, and electronic equipment. Copper is also used in plumbing alloys and industrial machinery. As more renewable generators, batteries, and electric vehicles connect to the grid, the amount of wiring and electrical equipment required can increase substantially. Nickel, cobalt, and manganese often receive attention because some battery designs use them together in the cathode. Their uses are broader than batteries, however. Nickel is a major ingredient in stainless steel and high-performance alloys. Cobalt is used in superalloys, pigments, and some rechargeable batteries. Manganese is vital in steelmaking and is also used in several battery chemistries. Zinc protects steel from rust through a process called galvanizing. That makes it important for roofing and guardrails. Galvanized steel is also used in buildings, vehicles, and other infrastructure exposed to weather. Lead remains widely used in lead-acid batteries. These include starter batteries in conventional vehicles and batteries for backup power systems. Both metals are also used in specialized alloys, construction materials, and industrial products. Australia also mines uranium, which is exported for peaceful nuclear uses under safeguards. Uranium is processed and enriched overseas before it can become fuel for nuclear reactors. Those reactors produce electricity without burning coal or gas, although they create radioactive waste that must be securely managed. Australia has a research reactor, but it does not currently operate a commercial nuclear power station. Rare earth elements are used in permanent magnets and motors. They are also used in electronics, catalysts, and specialized glass. Powerful rare earth magnets are particularly useful in some wind turbines and electric vehicle motors. Australia also mines mineral sands containing titanium and zirconium minerals. Titanium dioxide gives opacity and brightness to paint, plastics, and sunscreen. Zircon products are used in ceramics, electronics, and heat-resistant materials. A mine usually sells a concentrate ore or refined intermediate rather than a finished consumer product. Iron ore travels to a steel mill. Bauxite may go to an alumina refinery and then an aluminium smelter. Spodumene becomes lithium chemicals before reaching a battery factory. At every stage, transport, energy engineering, and quality control add value to the original rock. Mining supports direct jobs in geology and drilling. It supports mine operations, maintenance, and processing. More jobs are created through rail networks and ports. The industry also supports contractors, equipment suppliers, and regional businesses. Export income helps fund wages and company profits. It also generates royalties and taxes. But the benefits are not shared automatically, and communities can experience housing pressure, rapid population changes, and dependence on commodity cycles. Mining also has real costs. Open pits and waste rock dumps require careful management. So do tailings facilities, water use, dust, and greenhouse emissions. Projects can affect ecosystems, heritage, and country, so consultation with traditional owners and local communities is essential. Modern approvals generally require monitoring, progressive rehabilitation, and plans for closure. Good results depend on careful design and honest reporting, backed by strong regulation and long-term funding. Australia's resources are easy to overlook once they have been transformed. Iron ore becomes a bridge. Bauxite becomes an aircraft body. Copper becomes a power cable, and lithium becomes stored energy in a battery. Understanding those links shows why mining remains important. It also shows why the way resources are extracted matters. How they are processed and used matters too. And responsible recycling is just as important as the minerals themselves.